Hello students, welcome to the session. Today's topic for the session is linear programming. We will learn some basic information of the chapter linear programming. We will see how to optimize, maximize and minimize a given equation. So let's check out. So in this chapter is very related to the linear inequalities which we have covered in our class 11th. Okay. Class 11th topic linear equalities, because the equations are like that: x plus y is less than equal to 4, 2x plus 3y is greater than equals to 5. So if you have good command on this chapter, then you will easily get the concept of this linear programming. Okay, so in this we will start with type 1. Type 1 is like you will be given one equation, type 1. So you will be given a equation to maximize the equation. Let us suppose that is maximize, that is 2.5x plus y. Okay, so our aim is to, they will give you a z type equation. Okay, so we have to optimize it. Optimize means it can be maximized or can be minimized. Okay, so both the cases are there for optimizing the given z. Either you have to maximize it, either you have to minimize it. You have to find the maximum value or the minimum value. So subject to constraint, additional to this you will be given subject to constraint like x plus 3y is less than equals to 12. These are the additional equation which will always be given with the main equation. 3x plus y is less than equals to 12. X is greater than equals to y and y is greater than equals to y. So we will see each information that are given. So first of all, this equation we have to solve. Okay, we have to solve this one. Regarding that, it is like 3x plus 3y is equals to 12. We should consider it like a line. So in solving we will consider this as a line, straight line. So we will find the points. We will find the points on the axis. So points on the axis. So for that we need, so main solving, the solving of this equation mainly like intercept form. Convert it into intercept form. You will get a straight line and the points on the x-axis and y-axis. So this will be your x upon 12 plus y upon 12 by 3 is equals to 1. So for this you have a point on x-axis 12 comma 0 and point on y-axis is 0 comma 4. Okay, so for this straight line you have a points 12 comma 0 and 0 comma 4 on the graph. Now similarly we will solve this by converting first into a simple equation, then we will convert this into a intercept form. 3x by 12 y by 12 equals 1. So you will have your value x by 4 plus y by 12 equals 1. That means this has a coordinate on x-axis as 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 12. Fine, we have find these values. Now we will plot using this information, these two equation information, this one and both this. Okay, so this means x is greater than equals to 0 and y is greater than equals to 0. So see in our graph system we have four quadrants like that. We have four quadrants. So this is the quadrant in which your both x and both y, they are positive. So this x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, only representing that our graph should be in this quadrant, in this area. Okay, so x is greater than 0 when y is greater than equals to 0. This two area is your the where we will draw the graph. Okay, so these two conditions we have already used. Now we will use this and this. So we will plot this 4 comma 0. Let us suppose this is your 4 comma 0 here and your 0 comma 12 is here. Okay, so your 0 comma 12 is here. Now you will join these 2 points. If you join these 2 points you will get a straight line. 1 second, you will get a straight line like you will get a straight line, and the equation of this line is your 3x plus 2y equals to 12. Now you have to plot 12 comma 0 and the equation and the points of the other equation, that is your 12 comma 0. 12 comma 0 is maybe like here, 12 comma 0, and 0 comma 4 is your something here. Now you join these 2 points. Okay, you have to join these 2 points. Okay, this is the graph activity, so this is sometimes not accurate. Okay, no problem. So this is your 12 comma 0. Now this line represents your this axis, x plus 3y equals 12. X plus 3y equals 12. Clear? Okay, now we have drawn both the equation. Now there is a one intersecting point is there. So we have to find this also. For that we have to solve 3x plus y equals to 12, this equation and this equation. So we will get our common point. We will get our common intersecting point. So how to solve? By elimination or by substitution. If you solve, you will get your points 3 comma 3. Okay, you will get your intersecting point as 3 comma 3. Now what you have to do? You have to check the region. Now we have to find the region. See, if x plus 3y is less than equal to 12. Okay, so x plus 3y is less than equal to 12. Put x 0, y 0. Put x 0, y 0. You will get on the left side 0 is less than equals to 12. 0 is less than equals to 12. If statement is true or false? Yes, it is true. 12 is greater than 0. And that means for this equation x plus 3y, our blue line represents this equation. You have to shade the region towards the origin. Okay, because the statement says that it is true, so we will shade our region towards the origin. Okay, towards the origin. Similarly, 3x plus y is less than equals to 2. Put 0 0. 0 is less than equal to 0 is less than equals to 12. Yes, it is true. Then this also will be shaded towards the origin. Clear? So now you have to identify the common area. Now you have to identify the common area in both the graph. So the common area to both the graph is this. The common area to both the graph, the common shaded area for both the graph is here. Okay, so here you have this shaded region which is common for both the straight line for both the equation. Okay, so first we have to check either our statement is true or false. If it is true, then it will shaded, it will come towards the origin. But if it is false, it will be shaded away from the origin with respect to the lines which we have plotted on the graph. Okay, now this is your shaded area. Now next step is you have to identify the boundary points. So you have to identify your boundary points. Now you have one boundary point is here, a 0 comma 4, a which is your 0 comma 4, b which is your 3 comma 3, b which is your 3 comma 3, c you have this boundary point of the shaded area. Now this is called your feasible region, common region. Okay, now you have your c at 4 comma 0, and d is your origin. Clear? Now first we have checked our common area, feasible region. Then we have to check our boundary areas of the shaded portion. Okay, so why we are doing this? Because our maximum or minimum, whatever they are asking for the function, we will get according to the boundary points. Okay, so we will put all these boundary points on our z. If then we will check which value we are getting maximum, and at that maximum value the point will be your answer. Okay, at that point you will get your maximum value of z. So if we start putting the value 0 comma 4 in this equation. So 2.5 into 0 plus 4, you will get your 4. Now 2.5 into 3 will be your 7.5 plus 3, you will get your 10.5. Now 4 comma 0, that is 2.5 into 4 is your 10 plus 0, you will get your 10, and 0 comma 0 you will get your 0. So at B point, you are getting your maximum value. That means your maximum value is this, and the point regarding that value is your 3 comma 3. So this 3 comma 3 is giving you the maximum value. Clear? Your 3 comma 3 is giving you the maximum value, and if they ask minimize this, then you will get your minimum value at 0 comma 0, and the value is your 0. Clear? Okay. So next we will check our next equation. Maximize max z equals 22x plus 18y, where x plus y is less than equals to 20, and 360x plus 240y is less than equals to 5760, where x is greater than equals to 0 and y is greater than equals to 0. Clear? So first of all we will plot this x plus y is, we will write equation like this: x plus y is equals to 20. So if we convert this into x intercept form, so it will be a y by 20, x by 20 equals to 1. So this is your 20 comma 0 and 0 comma 20. Fine. Now if we convert this into our intercept form, so it will be 5760 plus 240y by 5760 equals 1. So it is x upon 16 plus y upon 24 equals 1. Clear? So it is your, now the points regarding this here 16 comma 0 and 0 comma 24. Okay, now this both conditions are saying that your graph will be in your first axis. Now let us plot this. So 20 comma 0 and 0 comma 20 means 20 comma 0 here and 0 comma 20 like this. So if you join these 2 points, and if you join these 2 points, you have, this is the equation of x plus y equals 20. Now second, 16 comma 0. Now 16 comma 0 is here, 16 comma 0 and 0 comma 24. Okay, 0 comma 24 will be somewhere here, 0 comma 24. If you draw this two, if you join these two, you will get your second equation, that is your 360x plus 240y is equals to 5760. Now you have to check whether these both the equations are true or false. If they both are true, so they will be shaded towards the origin, shaded towards the origin, shaded towards the origin. Then the common area will be this one. This is your common area and this is your feasible region. Okay, so you will get your maximum or minimum value from here only, the boundary points. So identify your boundary points. This is one boundary point, this is another, this is another, this is another. Okay, so the region is this one. Okay, so this is your origin, it is identified, this is your 0 comma 20, this is 0 comma 20. Just we have to find the intersection of this point. So in this point is your 8 comma 12. If you solve this, you will get the value 8 comma 12. Just we have to either substitution method or by elimination method. If you solve this both the equation, you will get your common point. So these are the boundary points. So we will get our optimal value from here only. Now you have A, B, C and D. So for, let us suppose my A is 8 comma 12. Okay, my B is 16 comma 0, my C is 0 comma 0, A, B, C and D is your 0 comma 20. So if we put in the main equation z, okay, so this will be a 22 into 8 plus 18 into 12. So this will be a 22 into 16 plus 18 into 0. This will be your value 0 and this will be your 18 into 20. Okay, so this will be a 176 plus 36 18. You will have 61216, and this is your 22 into 16. This is your 132 22 252. This is your 0 and this is your 360. So at 8 comma 12 you will have your value 392. So that means the maximum value is at your 8 comma 12, and the value, the point is 8 comma 12, and the value is, the maximum value for this is your 392. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you understood the topic well. If you have any doubt, you can ask me through the Urban Pro profile app. Till then, revise. Let's meet in another session. Thank you.